The key figures in the Gunpowder Plot. In the story of the Gunpowder Plot, there were several important people involved who tried to carry out the plan to blow up Parliament. Let's learn about a few of them. Guy Fawkes is the most famous person involved in the Gunpowder Plot. He was a soldier and the man who was caught guarding the gunpowder in the cellars underneath Parliament. His job was to light the fuse and cause the explosion. After he was caught, he became the face of the whole plot, which is why we still remember him on Bonfire Night. Robert Catesby was the leader of the Gunpowder Plot. He was the one who came up with the idea to blow up Parliament. Catesby was unhappy with how King James I treated Catholics and thought that by destroying the Parliament, he could change the country's future. He gathered the other men to help him, including Guy Fawkes. Thomas Percy was one of the plotters who helped rob Catesby. He was also responsible for renting the cellar underneath Parliament, where they stored the gunpowder. Without Percy, they wouldn't have had the secret place to hide the explosives. Thomas Wintour was one of Catesby's closest friends and helped plan the plot. He even travelled to other countries to get more support. He brought Guy Fawkes into the group because Fawkes had experience with explosives. King James I was the King of England at the time of the plot. The plan was to blow up Parliament while the king and other leaders were inside. The plotters didn't agree with his policies, especially how he treated Catholics. However, thanks to the plot being discovered in time, the king's life was saved. In the end, all these men were caught, including Guy Fawkes, after their plot was discovered. They were arrested and punished for their actions. The plan to blow up Parliament failed, and the country was kept safe. These key figures remind us of the dangers of trying to solve problems with violence instead of peace. That's why every year, on November 5th, we celebrate Bonfire Night and remember how the plot was stopped.